Good afternoon and welcome to Laxa Reports. Here are some local news from Kuwait. Informed sources revealed to Arabic daily Al Rai newspaper that about 300 of the 470 offices licensed to recruit workers in Kuwait are not working, either because they canceled their licenses or because they closed their offices. The sources pointed out that only 197 offices attended a virtual meeting organized by the Philippine Embassy a few days ago, attributing to the fact that about 100 offices canceled their commercial licenses permits and about 200 closed their offices due to the non-payment of rent while maintaining their commercial licenses until the resumption of the recruitment process. Regarding the virtual meeting, the sources revealed that it was agreed with the Philippine side to work now according to the model contract of the Kuwait Ministry of Interior, which was agreed upon in January 2020 and includes some conditions. Among the conditions stipulated in the contract is that the sponsor will not be able to renew the residency of his domestic worker or transfer her residence travel with her without the explicit approval of the Philippine Embassy. The worker will be required to give her consent by visiting the embassy premises and agreeing to either transfer, renew, or travel, thereby making it a mandatory visit as a new condition for the recruitment of Filipino workers. Kuwait Foreign Minister Sheikh Ahmed Nasser Al Mohammed Al Sabah has said that the bill discussed last year in his country to cap the number of expats will only target those who are illegally in Kuwait. The minister is on a brief visit to India lasting less than 24 hours and met External Affairs Minister S. Jai Shankar on Thursday. When asked to clarify the current status of the bill by News18.com, the Kuwaiti minister said the bill discussed last year is only for the illegal expats in Kuwait and it's not designated for any nationalities. The thought behind the draft bill last year was to reduce the number of expats in Kuwait to about 30% of the Kuwaiti population, as opposed to 70% that currently resides in Kuwait. The bill had proposed caps on certain nationalities. However, the minister denied that it would impact population based on their nationality. The COVID-19 pandemic has hit economies and jobs across the world. This led to the protectionist measures being mauled by several countries. The Gulf region that faced a double whammy on COVID-19 as well as crashing oil economy resulted in several countries in the region looking at protecting jobs for their own people before employing other nationalities. The numbers of the new coronavirus cases and patients in intensive care are still high despite the partial ban. However, the cabinet has not taken any decision making the coronavirus vaccination mandatory, Al Anba newspaper reported. The sources also told Daily that in yesterday's cabinet session, no amendment was made to the hours of the ban or to allow restaurants to be delivered during that time. Regarding the entry of expatriates in Kuwait, the sources told the Daily that it has not been approved yet. Also, the entry of its stranded teachers is at the discretion of the Ministry of Education. Kuwait is expected to reach a landmark 500,000 vaccinations in the coming week after raising daily vaccination targets to almost 24,000 in a single day, Arabic Al Daily Al Rai newspaper reported. Since the official start of the vaccination campaign on December 27, 2020, the pace of vaccinations has picked up to reach a peak number of 24,000 in a single day this week, with almost 450,000 people vaccinated with the two vaccines, Pfizer and Oxford. Al Rai reported that the coming days will witness a further jump in the increase in vaccination rates as the supply of Pfizer vaccine has continued uninterrupted and the second batch of Oxford AstraZeneca is expected soon. The daily infections, however, continues to cross 1,000 despite the partial curfew imposed in the country and is now on its third week. The Ministry of Health has urged both citizens and expats to avoid gatherings and maintain social distancing as well as follow all the COVID protocols. A campaign to urge both citizens and expats to register for vaccination will kick off this week so that the population is protected from the virus infection. Al Rai also reported that 231 Pakistani medical personnel will resume work this week after completing their quarantine period. A total of 631 Pakistani doctors and nurses have so far joined the Ministry of Health as part of their efforts to help fight the spread of coronavirus. This is Ricky Laxa Reports. Good afternoon.